So guys, about a year ago, I made a video and showed you guys how to recover your photos, videos and messages from a Samsung phone with a completely non-functional screen using a keyboard mouse combo and an external monitor. Now this method relies on the USB keyboard being functional while the phone is locked so that you can use it to input your PIN or the password on the lock screen and eventually unlock the phone without needing any interaction with the broken screen. And once it is unlocked, the phone automatically starts mirroring its screen on the external monitor, which allows you to use apps like Smart Switch and transfer all of the contents of the broken phone onto another one. And this method still works fine for Samsung phones running anything prior to One UI 7, as you can see, still able to unlock the Flip 5 which is running One UI 6.1. But starting with the One UI 7 update, Samsung made a crucial change to how the USB-C port functions on the phone. So in short, the USB-C port of the phone is now completely disabled unless you unlock the phone using its own screen. So if you end up breaking the digitizer off the screen, well, the only option would be to get the entire screen assembly replaced, which is very expensive, most likely because it comes with the entire frame. Now I read every comment and people have been asking if there's a way to do a factory reset without a working touchscreen. And the answer is yes, we can do a factory reset using the Android recovery mode. This does not require any interaction with the screen, although there will be a little guesswork involved as you will see later in the video. And it goes without saying that if you don't know what you're doing or if you aren't comfortable doing this, then stop right here and get your screen replaced. So first we are going to do this on a phone with a working screen to demonstrate proof of concept, and then we will do this on a phone without a working screen. And please watch this part carefully with full attention because everything needs to be exactly how I say, or else you might miss out on something important and the phone won't reset or go into the recovery mode. Now for this to work, you will need a computer and a USB-C cable to connect your phone to the PC. This is because in some regions you cannot get into the recovery mode without connecting the phone to a computer. The phone just boots into Android even after you press and hold the volume up and the power button. See that? It boots into Android even with the key combination. Okay, so first we're gonna try this on the S24 Ultra, which does have a working screen so that you will be able to see the procedure. So start by powering your phone off and then wait for about 10 to 15 seconds. Then connect the USB cable to your PC, and as you connect the USB cable to your phone, press and hold the volume up and the power button until you see the Samsung Galaxy logo, and then release. And you're gonna see that the phone enters into the Android recovery mode. And now we can go ahead and disconnect the phone from the computer. Now here you get a couple of options. What we are interested in is the wipe data / factory reset, which is the third option from the selected item. So that will take 3 clicks from the volume down button. So 1, 2 and 3. And now to select, press on the volume button once. The phone will give you a warning that all your data will be lost, which includes your photos, videos, basically everything on your phone. The selector will be on cancel, so that will take another volume down click. And now hit the power button again to start the wiping process. It only takes a couple of seconds, so it's already done. Now once the wiping process is complete, the selector will be on reboot now, so all you need to do is hit the volume button once and the phone will restart into Android. Keep in mind, it takes a couple of minutes to start back up, so we're gonna speed through this process. But once it does, you can see that the phone has been wiped and it's now back to factory default settings. So this is exactly what we need to do on the phone with the broken screen. But before that, one very important thing to keep in mind is that on phones older than the S24, you'll see another option in the recovery menu which says reboot to bootloader, which is not there on the S24, 25 and the Fold 7 series. So if you have an older Galaxy, that's gonna take 4 clicks from the volume down button to reach the factory data reset option, as you can see. But if you have a newer phone, it takes 3 clicks from the volume down button. So this is something you will have to keep in mind when you do a factory reset on your phone. Remember, older phones takes 4 clicks, newer phones takes 3. The rest of the procedure is exactly the same. So now that we have an idea of how the process works, let's do this on a phone without a working screen. Our candidate is going to be the Flip 5, and as a bonus, I've got the main screen completely covered so that I can show you that you can actually reset a phone in case the screen completely stops working. Now, the first step is to power the phone down, and the best way to do this is to let the battery run down to 0, as there is no way to forcefully shut the phone down without a working screen. I've actually tried the volume down and the power button option, but that just restarts the phone. So the only reliable method is to let the battery run down to 0, and once the phone turns off, plug it into the charger and let it charge for a few minutes so that there is sufficient charge for a reset. And once you have enough charge, unplug your phone and you'll see that it switches back off. This is exactly what I've done, even though I could have switched the phone off using the cover screen, but not everyone has a foldable. Anyways, we can now start the procedure. So start by plugging in the USB cable into the phone and then immediately hold the volume up and the power button for a few seconds and then release. And now the phone should be in the Android recovery mode even though we cannot see the screen. Now the Flip 5 is from the S23 era, so most likely it's gonna have the reboot to bootloader option. So that's gonna take 4 clicks, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. And now our selector should be on the wipe data option. And now we have to select the wipe data option, so we're gonna press the power button. And as I've shown before, the selector will be on cancel, so that's gonna take another click from the volume down button and then the power button to start the wiping process. And if done correctly, the phone should now be in factory data reset mode, so all your data should now be gone. Unfortunately, you cannot see anything on the cover screen, so this is all guesswork. And remember, the selector is already gonna be on the reboot now option, so we are gonna press the power button again to reboot the phone into Android. And I think it is rebooting. You can see that on the cover screen. So I think our factory data reset has been successful. And once the phone starts up, you can see that the cover screen wallpaper is now back to the factory default wallpaper. So that means all of the data has been wiped and the phone is now back to factory default setting. And we can cross-check that by plugging the phone into an external monitor using one of these USB-C to HDMI and USB-A adapter. I've got a keyboard and a mouse plugged in, and you can see that the phone is now showing the initial setup screen. So that means our data wipe has been successful. So yeah, you can absolutely do a factory data reset without a working screen. And now that everything has been wiped, you can return your phone to your company or drop it off for repairs. And if I grab my S24 Ultra, you'll see that it can also output its screen on the external monitor, even though it's running One UI 8. This is because we have just done a factory reset and there is no lock screen method set up on the phone, so the USB-C port remains fully functional. So this is gonna allow you to verify if everything has been wiped or not. But keep in mind, only the Samsung S and the Z series can output video over their USB-C port. This video output thing is not gonna work on the M and the A series, so keep that in mind. And I agree, this reset method is complicated, but it can definitely be done as I've just shown you with the Flip 5 and the S24 Ultra. And again, if you don't feel comfortable doing this, just get the screen replaced or have a professional recover your data for you. Anyways, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. And if this video was helpful, make sure to hit the like button, share the video, and do subscribe to the channel. This is Tech Guy Charlie, signing off.